peeps, in today's video we'll be setting up and testing the 60 watt OMTech Split Fiber Laser. A huge thank you to OMTech for sending us this powerful machine. We're happy that we're able to try it out. If you're interested in this laser, make sure to use our code PROJECT5 for 5% off on the OMTech website, and we'll have the link to their website in the description. Now that our laser's set up, we'll head over to our computer and set it up with LightBurn. In addition to the driver download, there's also an image of the parameters for this laser if you ever need to check your settings. These parameters can also be found on the base of the machine. There's also more images that include more settings that aren't labeled on the machine. If you were manually setting up this laser, you could use these images, but we're going to import a file from the software folder into LightBurn that will automatically set up the params. So let's go ahead and connect our device with LightBurn. Now that we've set up LightBurn, we'll now find where our focus is on the laser. We'll do this by engraving continuously and manually adjusting the laser head to where it crackles against the material the loudest. After running the engraving test, we found our focus to be 362 millimeters from our material to the red line. We're now going to check that our laser engraves the same dimensions that we input into LightBurn. Since our machine's now ready, we'll start by engraving painted aluminum. We were able to cleanly cut and engrave our painted aluminum, so now we'll try deep engraving slate. Our last test with this laser will be to try to color engrave stainless steel, and we'll do this by trying different settings using a series of different material tests in LightBurn. After our final adjustment to our material test settings, we were able to get a really good color gradient with this laser, which is really cool.
Okay, so after testing this MOPA fiber laser, here's some of our initial thoughts. Now, as this is a split laser, it does require a bigger footprint than some of our other lasers that are kind of integrated into the base. What I like about the split design actually is the base here, the laser source can go in a completely different area. We can put it lower underneath the shelf, and this can be on top. I also like the fact that because it's split, if we decide to go with an enclosure on this, the laser source isn't going to be within that enclosure and therefore can cool properly outside of the laser enclosure. Where we do see it gets kind of warm in our laser enclosure with our other laser that is integrated. Now at 60 watts, this laser certainly is powerful enough to deep engrave our slate. I'm positive it will be more than capable of deep engraving into other metals as well. Also, with the lens that comes with this laser, it makes for a pretty big workspace, which is 175 by 175 millimeters, or just under 7 inches square. So that's a large workspace for a fiber laser engraver. And what I really liked about this laser was how easy it is to set up right out of the box. So LightBurn picked it up immediately, and then all of the settings, the configuration settings, were saved in the little thumb drive that came with the laser, making it an ease to set up. So what's really nice about this big workspace is the fact that there's plenty of mounting holes where we can use jigs. A chuck rotary can mount on this easily and still allow you enough space to actually engrave. Whereas we noticed on other integrated fiber laser engravers, the workspace can be a lot smaller, making it so that there's not mounting points for a chuck rotary, for example. But this one certainly is big enough to do large jigs, to do batch engravings of whatever you need. I also like the fact that it comes with this little screen mount here, which I think we would convert into a laptop stand. Nice little feature. Because this is so sturdy, you can actually mount some pretty decent weight onto here, like a laptop or a monitor, and that's really cool. And I think I'm a pretty big fan of the fact that this is a manual height adjustment. Some of the automatic ones can be kind of finicky to work with. I like the fact that we have a lot of control over our focus on this. With this little handle, it makes it very easy to precisely control that interval, which is really important when you're laser engraving colors. So overall, we're happy with this machine, and we're looking forward to testing out more materials and doing more projects with it. If you're interested in this machine, check out the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more projects.
Once again, if you're interested in the laser we used today or anything on the OMTech website, make sure to use our discount code PROJECT5 for 5% off at checkout. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it.